Well, good evening. My name is Don Jakes. I am the Deputy Information Officer here with the Great Basin National Incident Management Team 2 that is assisting with the August complex in the Northeast Zone. And I'll be providing you your evening update about the fire in this area. I'd like to go ahead and start by orientating you a little bit to the map just so that everyone knows where we're looking at. We do have, starting over here in the western portion, this is the Trinity River drainage that comes down here from the north. And you have the communities of Hayfork up here. This is Highway 36 as it passes over into Platina and Begum here on the eastern portion of the fire area. The other things that we're looking at, of course, you have the red outline here. This is the fire perimeter. I'm going to be covering a little bit about what the fire has been doing in this area, specifically today and into the afternoon. We really didn't have a lot of wind today, but what wind component we did have tended to bring some of the smoke from the southern portions of the fire more up to the kind of the northeast portion of our zone area. So the smoke did cover this area here and actually assisted in shading the fire, creating some good conditions for us to get some work done in this locations here on the northeastern section. As we look into the area here, just east of the Trinity River drainage, fire crews continue to work on the primary containment lines here just in the Bear Wallow area, again going down into the Trinity River drainage. Fire crews were hopeful that they might be able to get this completed today, but it looks like it's going to take another day or two before these sections are fully complete. In addition, the fire crews continue to work along some of our other contingency lines, strengthening those lines using chippers and masticators to go ahead and clear out this area and strengthen these lines that in the event the fire does pass through some of our primary lines, we have some other contingency lines in that area to hold it in place. Now I do want to talk a little bit about, as we move a little bit further east here, just south of Post Mountain, fire crews in this area, we did have the Marines that were working in this area with us today, and they were working along the fire perimeter, both direct and somewhat indirect, going in and mopping up some of the hot spots of the fire and increasing these lines in the efforts to secure this, to keep the fire from coming into the communities to the north. As you go a little bit further to the east of the fire, as we come around to this section here near Round Mountain and into the Begum Creek drainage area, this is the area we've been calling the slop over area because it kind of slopped over some of our primary control lines that we had created a few days ago. And in this area, as we said yesterday, hotshot crews were successful in creating line along this northern edge. Today, those hotshot crews, again assisted by the Marines, were able to go in and add additional line here on the eastern section. They were also supported by helicopters who were dropping retardant too in keeping this fire in this area in check, keeping it from going further to the east. So things are looking really good in this section today. Also, the fire crews along the corridor of Highway 36, they continue to complete structured protection. We do have hose lays and everything in the area here that if the fire should continue to come to the north, they're prepared to, again, utilize that protection in order to defend those structures and to maintain the safety of those communities in that location. As you go a little bit further here in the communities of Platina and Begum, we also have had firefighters in those areas looking at the structures and incorporating some structure protection in that area as well. So overall, what we can say is the fire today, things were looking really good. There was a lot of really good work that was completed. And as we look into the forecast for tomorrow and into the weekend, we are anticipating to have increasing humidity as well as lower temperatures. Those should, again, help assist us in being able to moderate the fire behavior, and it's anticipated that there is a slight chance of rain over the weekend. So we're hopeful that those things may come into play as well. If you have any questions about the fire, we encourage you to go to our INCI website. There's further information there on the August complex. Also on the Shasta-Trinity, the Six Rivers, and the Mendocino National Forest Facebook page for further information. Again, thanks for your time this evening.